guys, welcome to my channel Among Stouts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I am a new homeschooling mom of 4 kiddos. And in today's video, I'm sharing with you a, not really an unboxing because I already unboxed it and unwrapped it, but just some things that I recently purchased and got in from the good and the beautiful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So if you are new to my channel, you won't know that the very first curriculum that I used when I pulled my kids out of public school was master books. And so when I went into our first full school year of homeschooling, which is this current homeschool year, we also used master books. And then before the school year started, I enrolled my kids into CC. Classical Conversations wasn't something that I initially thought that I would join, but over like the last few months of after pulling my kids out of school, I just realized that we needed to have some kind of community, and I didn't really know what that looked like at first, but then I went to a CC informational, and that's how I found out about that, and we ended up joining, and we have really been enjoying it and liking it. But the reason why I say all of that is because we have been using, my kids went from public school to using master books, and now we are in CC, and I have noticed a huge difference in, and maybe a gap in some grammar and sentence structure from my oldest 2 kiddos, so my 11 and my 9-year-old, that they had no idea from. That has been newer concepts to them that they didn't learn. They didn't learn that manner as far as it goes with public school, and in a manner that master books also doesn't teach. So, and a lot of that has to do with sentence diagramming, and just some other grammar things just weren't really sticking with my 9-year-old. I noticed in her reviews and stuff over this school year, a lot of things just aren't sticking with her. So I do already have all 3 of my kiddos master books next level for next school year, because I purchased that way in advance, just kind of knowing that we were going to stick to master books. The more that we've been doing CC and seeing what my son's doing in essentials, and then comparing that to what they're doing in master books, master books just isn't preparing my daughter for what she's going to be doing in essentials. And so I have been looking through curriculum, and I know that most families, or a lot of families that do CC, like, they just use that essentials guide and that's it. But honestly, I absolutely hate that essentials guide. It is too big, too bulky. It's daunting, especially to a new homeschooling mom who's got 4 kiddos, 3 that she's homeschooling, 1 that's a toddler. That CC book, or that essentials book, I don't even want to look at it. So I also just think that there's other reasons why I prefer to use something in addition to that essentials book as far as CC goes. And my youngest is finishing level K in The Good and the Beautiful, and so she has done Simply K for master books, and then she went from Simply K for master books into level K with The Good and the Beautiful, and she only made it halfway through the Good and the Beautiful before it was too fast for her. And so we put it on the back burner, and she did level 1 of master books, which she recently completed, and so she's now back in level K. But I've also, since January, she's also been doing All About Reading level 2. And so All About Reading level 2 really took her reading skills to the next level. And so when we went back, when she finished level 1 for master books and went back to level K for The Good and Beautiful, she was right where she needed to be, and like able to read all of the things that she was struggling with before. So now we're able, like, she's getting through it really fast. It's really she's able to do more than one of the lessons a day if she chooses. If one of them's a little bit longer, then she only does the one, but she's getting through that second half of The Good and the Beautiful much better and with more ease than she initially was when she was really struggling with it at the end of last school year. So now that she's finishing up with that, and even though I have level 2 for master books waiting for her, I went ahead and purchased The Good and the Beautiful Language Arts level 1 for her. And so this is the book here, and it comes with this level 1 reader, and it also comes with these phonics cards. Now I probably won't use these at all because, like I said, we're doing All About Reading level 2, and I know that she's nowhere near being done with that, so we're going to take that into next school year. And I don't know that we will continue with All About Reading because I think that it's kind of served its purpose, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. I don't think that she needs both The Good and the Beautiful and All About Reading, so we'll see where she's at as far as her reading goes at the end of that. That's a ways to come. But I really wanted The Good and Beautiful mostly for its grammar. So The Good and the Beautiful includes phonics, reading, spelling, writing, literature, grammar and punctuation, and art appreciation. And I wasn't really looking, like, I probably won't use the phonics and reading pages if it's too much as far as like using it when we use All About Reading, or maybe I can flip-flop them. I haven't looked into it much to see how that's going to work. But I really wanted it because I wanted to get rid of our separate spelling. We've been using spelling, you see this here, and none of us really care for it. So this helps us get rid of the spelling. Her writing is in here, which I have looked into it, and I much prefer the writing in here compared to what's in master books. And then I really like that literature is included. And then again, the grammar and punctuation, I think that this is just going to, as if we stay a CC family, I think The Good and the Beautiful is going to prepare her better for essentials versus master books preparing her. And then the art appreciation is kind of like a bonus. So there's that. And like I said, she started in she's finishing up level K, and that's why she's going right into level 1. Even though she's 6, she'll be 7 in June. So she's one of those late birthdays, in betweeners or whatever. Now for my 9-year-old, she's an advanced reader, but like I said, there's been gaps in her grammar. And so for that reason, when I gave her the assessment for The Good and the Beautiful, she is probably like level 4 or 5 as far as the reading goes, but her grammar gaps had her barely not even passing the level 3. So in order to make sure, even though the reading might be too easy in level 3, I'm really trying to iron out those wrinkles as far as her grammar goes. And she's going to be brand new to sentence diagramming, and so she will be in essentials next year. And I think that having a lower level as far as sentence diagramming goes in The Good and the Beautiful will just work better for her. So we're going to go ahead and start her off in level 3 and just let her take it at her own pace. If she ends up going faster, that's fine. We'll buy the next level. That's okay. And so this one is a little bit different from the first one. So it includes literature, grammar and usage, punctuation, art, geography, spelling, vocabulary, and writing. And that was the other thing that we had a separate book for this year as well. So this here is going to get rid of her literature curriculum that she had separate, her geography curriculum that she had separate, her spelling curriculum that she had separate, and it'll have more writing for her that she'll be able to do. So I really like that. We're going to be able to condense how many books she's reading out of every day, and I think that'll work better for her schedule too. And so level 3 comes with the level 3 personal reader. And then it comes with this really beautiful book, I Sat by the Sea, a poetry collection for elementary age children. And that's what it comes with. And then the other thing that I purchased from them is something that we're going to be using this school year. And I purchased it because I saw that it was an add-on for their botany science unit. I'm not using their botany. I'm actually going to use the botany from Gather on Homeschool. But I thought that these were still really, it's a really good pack to have. So I went ahead and purchased it so that we can pair this with our botany unit. And I don't think that I'll only purchase maybe a couple more books. So I'm pretty set as far as like readers or resources go for our botany unit. I might buy each one of my kids one more book maybe. But this comes with this flower game here. and it's just a card game. I haven't really opened it much. I just took it out of the wrapping. And so this is The Good and the Beautiful Flower Study. And it says, one of the main purposes of The Good and the Beautiful is to help children feel wonder and appreciation for all of God's creations. In this unique interactive book, children have the chance to discover 40 stunning flowers found around the world, notice incredible patterns, and use their imaginations as they experience delightful details and learn the names of some everyday and unusual flowers. So that's that book. And then it came with Plant Hunters, the stories of two women botanists. So there's that one. And then it came with Carl in the Garden. So there's that. And if you are just wanting a little mini unit of like learning all about flowers, or you're doing a garden unit, or maybe you're doing a full botany, whether it's from The Good and the Beautiful or Gather on Homeschool, or I think Apologia has one. Whoever you're doing a botany unit from, I think these books are, they're amazing, beautiful books, and I think these would be perfect to pair with any of those botany or gardening units that you're doing. So that's all that I have from The Good and the Beautiful. I didn't purchase my son a literature course book because he really enjoys doing the master books, and then I have been printing him out. I have a membership to CC Connected, and he does the practice sentences and all of the like activities for each week from the file that I have on there, and that seems to be working for him, and he was able to like catch on and catch up pretty quickly as far as that goes. And he I gave him the choice to, I let him do the assessment as well and look through the pages. I downloaded the free version and let him look through the pages of the level that he would be in. And one of the things that we really do truly love about master books is the Bible stories that are included with it. And so he said that he would miss like being able to do the Bible stuff. So I think that he's going to stick to master books. Before the school year starts, I'll get a feel for it again and see if maybe moving over to The Good and the Beautiful is something that he's interested in. But if not, we already have his next level of master books language lessons ready for him. And also, if these end up not working for my girls, again, we already have the master books language lessons working, or we already have the next level of language lessons for them as well. And then as far as my daughter goes, maybe if this doesn't work, we can do what we're doing for our son and pair some of those CC Connected activity pages with master books, if that will end up working for her. We just have to see what happens. I feel like, at least for me, as going into homeschooling, I felt like I was going to right off the bat like find a curriculum that I like, and we would just stick with it for all time, and all of my kids would work wonderfully in whatever curriculum I chose. And I've learned very quickly that's not the case. Every kid is unique, and so not every curriculum is going to work for the same for each kid, but it also kind of just depends on what you have going on in your homeschool on whether or not a curriculum will work in that sense either. So we are really excited for the what we got from The Good and Beautiful and using it and giving it a try. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.